Good morning, welcome to this update on Monday the 4th of July, brought to you by Phoenix Blue. I'm Tom Colley and I'll be talking to you about the news and the markets this morning. Big thing if you're not aware today, we've got the 4th of July US bank holiday. We'll have very, very low liquidity in the markets because of that. Even for the European session this morning, we will see lower liquidity because the traders will be staying out of the market for exactly that reason. So even in principle, it's not a bank holiday here. Be very careful in the markets if you are looking to trade them today. In terms of the news, what we had already, well, we've had building approvals overnight from Australia coming in below forecast. We've got construction PMI 930 in the UK. There's the bank holiday from the States, obviously. Most interesting in the next 24 hours is a lot of news coming out of Australia. We've got the retail sales and trade balance in the early hours of the morning, and then 5:30 tomorrow morning we've got the cash rate announcement and the RBA rate statement. Expectation is there won't be a move on rates this month. The statement will be of interest. We'll be watching to see if there's any mention of Brexit, and if there is a mention, to what extent they perceive that as an issue in the Australian economy. Okay, over in the Far East, where we usually start, we've had a bullish day on the Shanghai Composite, which is the composite of all the major Chinese equity markets. Little bit of a surprise there. No real reason other than the fact that in the back end of last week, the major US and European equities markets were rallying strongly as well, so potentially just follow through from that. Over on the Nikkei, exactly the same, a bullish day. If we go to the yen, however, we haven't we've had a very, very quiet session in Japan on the US dollar JPY yen pair. This is all about the low liquidity, I'm sure. We're still interested in this market. We're still interested in these levels at 99, 100 and potentially 101, where we believe we've seen the Bank of Japan intervene immediately following Brexit. So we still have our eye on those levels. In terms of a longer term trade, we'll be looking at levels up here and substantially higher under 3 to 6 month time frame on those. Over on the US dollar, we're looking for the dollar to turn bullish. We are our bias here is bullish US dollar. We'll be looking to take out these highs here as a minimum. We're obviously not going to see that today. All the FX markets will be a very low liquidity. Many of the American commodities markets don't even open today, so there will just be nothing happening there whatsoever. So trade anything that you can trade, extremely careful on that basis. On the dollar strength, if we see that come through, we're looking to trade this level here in confluence with the bottom of this channel and looking to trade that short into dollar strength. We are still very cautious following the Brexit on any FX trading. We will be looking for an end of day price action signal here, or a change of cyclicity on an intraday basis to take that short. We won't be using our normal 40 pip limit orders because there's that much uncertainty in the market that the risk is just too high to do that at the moment. Over on the Aussie, well, why am I showing the Aussie? Well, there was also an election overnight, or over the weekend in Australia. My understanding is the incumbent party strengthened their position and are now in a better position to make a coalition with some of the minor parties. We saw overnight, Sunday night, we saw an opening gap, but as we look at it now, price is right back up exactly where it was at the close on Friday. Silver, we've seen a big move this morning on silver. That could be down to low liquidity. We're very, very keen on this level here around the $18 level. That's a weekly level, it's even a monthly level, and we are potentially looking when we get the right signal, which won't be today because of the liquidity issues. We will look to counter trend trade that into the entry there for a stop and reverse to take the long trade. But as we always say, if you're very, very confident that's a high probability entry, then you have to be equally confident that price is going to get there. Hence the fact you would on that occasion be able to look at that on a counter trend basis, even though the our real interest is on the long side in silver, as it has been all year in gold and silver for a longer term risk on scenario. Sorry, I'm wrong again. Risk off scenario. So we're not quite seeing that at the moment because we have seen rallying on the world stock indexes, but we will, in the longer term, be anticipating a downward move there, followed by a run for the safe havens of silver and gold. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Very little to talk about because of the bank holiday in the States. If you're new to Phoenix Blue and you'd like to come and trade with us for a 4-hour free session, 19th of July in London in the afternoon, drop us an email, info@phoenixblue.co.uk, and we'll come back and give you all the details about the location, exactly what we'll be doing, and everything you need to know to attend that. I know that's filling up now, and last month we had a completely full room for that trading session, so there's no commitment there. Come and talk to us, come and have a look how we trade, see what you can learn, and potentially talk to us about how we might be able to assist you in moving your trading on to the next level. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. We'll be back to you in the morning. Take care.